Hello guys, welcome back. Having a really relaxing day today. I've been playing that game and Odin was playing with me and he's had me really slowed down in this game, and I'm at the stage where it's the Pan Asian stage. It looks like it could be Japanese, but might also be Chinese, but it might be from Singapore, you're not really sure. Um, and I can't just always lock in on one culture, and there's like a lot of, words will be borrowed and characters and stuff, so I wasn't sure. And we spent a good 19 minutes just in the very first area of the stage enjoying these beautiful vistas and everything else, because Odin's saying, this is such a beautiful game and you're speeding through it as fast as possible. I told him kind of like, and it's funny because a barrel racing horse came up. I says, kind of like I'm a barrel racing horse. I see that barrel and I see that barrel and I see that barrel and I just want to go, man. I don't. The game's beautiful, but it was like its compulsion to blast through the game as fast as possible. And I said that's actually from the 80s to 90s and on, when I was, finally old enough to play games. You usually have to concentrate on speed. This thing of games where you're supposed to take 20 minutes just to look at stuff, this is new. And old horses take a long time to learn new tricks. So it was beautiful because there's like a ton of stuff in this game that if you are an old draft horse, you're used to everything having a purpose. The purpose of some of the stuff in this game, like the pine cones for example, is toss the pine cone in the air, catch it. Toss the pine cone in the air, catch it. There's no rhyme or reason for some of this stuff. Now, when it was on Steam, some stuff did unlock achievements, which explains why in the earlier stage, I was trying to carry a giant metallic banana around. It was some kind of achievement. And it didn't translate over to Oculus. So there were a couple things in there, but we just really enjoyed ourselves, and we're really enjoying the story this time, and really enjoying the setting, and really enjoying all the ton of the stuff that doesn't have to be in this game. Now, it's one of those kind of Widowmaker games where if you don't watch what settings you have, this might actually brick your computer, but there's all these waterfalls, and there's all these fires, and there's just all this beauty. I showed it to you guys a long time ago, probably about a year or so ago, but I was really enjoying it this time. And I had been watching Animal Miracles, and because I woke up this morning, I felt absolutely horrible. In fact, Loki was like, go back to bed. And Loki had tried healing on me. Because Loki, Loki. And it ended with him getting mad in a huff and saying, this isn't working because you don't believe. Loki's not allowed to do miracles. And it's like just going on and on and on. I'm like, Loki, please shut up. I love you, baby, but shut up. I don't feel so good. So I got up and I decided I'd have a real relaxing day. And so I watched It's a Miracle for a while, and then I played that game for a while, and then I'm like, I'm feeling so good, I'm feeling so relaxed. And I went and read my horoscope, and I was like, I'm gonna go walk to the park, because it's this beautiful, cool day. It's like 65, so it's cool enough for me. And I thought, well, first I'll walk down to the garden, because I thought I saw these beautiful red tulips, and I'm like, well, if I have those red tulips, maybe I'll take some photos or something. Well, with my low vision, I was seeing something further away and thought it was in my yard, and that just happens. Low vision, everything just kind of blurs together like a watercolor. So there were no flowers, and I had been walking with Hades because the horoscope talked about Pluto, and I said, I'm really thankful he kind of gave me the nudge in that direction, because with my low health, if I walk to the park, it's a half mile out, then it's like maybe a quarter mile around the track, and then like a half mile back. If I get sick and stuck at any point along that walk, I have to hope and pray somebody comes along and scoops me off the side of the road or out of the park or something. Because I don't carry a cell phone, and there's no way for me to get back home. I don't drive. If I walk a half mile, I get to walk a half mile back. So I was like, I'm just really thankful. I found out I'm not feeling as good as I think I am. So I came back in and I watched another segment. It's a Miracle, and then I'm like, maybe we'll play a little more of the game, maybe not. I'm just I think worn out because I was trying to let go and working way too hard on the manifestation. And getting all freaked out, buzzed out about the manifestation and which god should I be working with and which god shouldn't I be working with. And buzzed out because Loki appeared in a dream this morning, and I'm like, ugh, I like consistency. I see what some people do go for monotheism. It's not that I just want to work with one god, but I have that kind of nervous personality. You've kind of noticed that consistency is good. A lot of change, sometimes I'm like, eh. I know all the gods love me, and I love all the gods, and I always look forward to every one of them when they come to visit me and work with me for a while. At the same time, I'm like, I just want consistency. And I think this one segment was kind of Hades answering me very gently of, look, I know the bill of goods that this meditation sold you, but maybe you just totally let go and stop freaking out about this stuff and realize that maybe everything isn't going to come to you. And because one of the specific things I was working on was my eyesight, and it's like, it feels like as I get older, what's detrimental to some people is actually a blessing to me. I can actually see a lot better now with my glasses off than I could as a child with these Coke bottle glasses I used to wear. They're still really thick prescription, but not as bad as they used to be. And I was like, well, I think Hades is very gently trying to tell me, look, we love you to the moon and back, but maybe some of this stuff isn't coming, and that doesn't mean we don't love you. So they let Hades break all the bad news I've noticed. So it's like, we love you, we do, but, you know, you've already manifested a great deal of what you wanted. I did. I finally got to the point where I feel free to work with any god I want, even though I'm still working through some issues there. And I got to the point where I realized they love me, whether they get a lot of time with me or little time. So that's really good, because remember, I grew up Catholic and one God only, and that God needs all your attention. So I did get a lot of blessings out of the manifestation, but it's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm making myself sick again. I'm giving myself headaches and everything, and upset tummies, and usually wolf people. And I found my wolf shirt today. Let's see if you can. Ta-da! Got my wolf shirt on today. I found my wolf shirt. I went in there and it was right on top, like somebody put it on there. So I think between Wolf and Hades and Odin and Loki and everyone else, they're like, please, please stop the manifesting. We will take care of you. You don't have the physical or mental stamina to keep trying to work at this. I used to be in a lot better health. Long story short, I spent like a decade working on healing my father and my mother combined because they were both going through cancer treatment. I don't care what other people say about, oh, you should never get sick from that. You did it for a decade. That blasted my health to pieces. And I'm a lot better than I was, but I'm still like, I'm nowhere near where I should be trying to manifest stuff. And Loki's like, give it to Loki. Give it to Loki. Stop trying to help. Give it to Loki. And you know he'll tug of war with you. So the fox keeps jumping out in front because I'm starting to get fox videos pop up out of nowhere, and fox pins are popping up out of nowhere, and I'm like, Loki! And he's like, no, Fox Day! And I'm like, damn it, it's Odin's Day. No, Fox Day! Like, god damn it, it's Wednesday. It's like the one day a week Odin gets. No! So we're doing that. I do have a ham soaking in there. I made a marinade out of, I know what it sounds like, out of iced tea, some sugar, and some spices. I might pour some like that fake orange juice on there too and let it marinate for like the rest of the day. And then this evening, like, bake it off. It's a canned ham, and I boiled the rest of our eggs, which we only had 4. I thought we had 6, but at least we had something. I broke one of the eggs when I went to boil it. Miraculously, it stayed together, so it's been one of those things. I know I'm tired, I'm run down, and I know it's all from trying to do the manifesting, and Loki's like, let me do it, damn it. And Loki's common sense. Loki will start singing songs like, if manifesting worked, everyone would do it. If manifesting worked, everyone would do it. Do. Shut up, Loki. Yeah, I'm helping. So he's like, just let us do it. Just let us do the work. You sit back and you do absolutely nothing. You concentrate on getting out of bed and getting your chores done and keeping this house look decent. That's more than enough for you to do, because sometimes me doing simplest of chores like washing the dishes. It's like a half-hour saga of me struggling to wash the dishes. He's like, that's enough for you to do. And yes, guys, I've been to every doctor on the planet. I've taken every supplement on the planet. I've tried every diet on the planet. Please, even though you mean really well, do not put something down below. I can't afford those mega expensive miracle supplements, which are only hoo-ha in a bottle anyways. Seriously, the FDA tested like a lot of herbal supplements at one time. And they may have improved, but they were finding everything from grass to leaf cuttings in these pills. It wasn't anything that would harm you, but it certainly wasn't this super $400 per bottle, whatever rare herb they said it was from China. It was just like grass clippings and leaves and stuff. So you have to be careful what you buy. So it'll be good. I have to let the manifesting go. And you guys know I can't power down instantly. I have to gradually loosen my grip. So maybe we'll play more of that game. It's really, really beautiful. And sometimes, you know, I don't bring you guys these games because I can tell you really have to be the kind of person who could just look around the scenery for 15 minutes. And really, that's more the point of the game than all the little tasks you have. The tests are there just to keep you just busy enough. And if I'm not in barrel racing mode and blasting through it, I'm noticing all these little details they didn't have to add in, like bowls and vegetables and pine cones to play with and waterfalls and the moon in the sky and the stars and sunsets and sunrises and all this other stuff. They didn't have to add any of this stuff into this game. It could have been dog ugly. They could have still sold it to you, but it's a really beautiful game. And yeah, we're doing good. I don't have the graphics as high. I think I like put them ultra high once and showed them to you guys. But then the computer tends to get cranky, so I'm like, they're just wherever they normally are, and that's fine. Maybe the foliage isn't super detailed or something, but it's pretty enough. So I know that maybe it wasn't the most inspiring video, but I am kind of tired, worn down, but I wanted to get something out to you guys. I really want to go to the park in the worst way too, because it's a beautiful day, but I can feel how my body is. Just the walk in my yard was enough for me. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. And you know, don't worry, if the gods are telling you to let go of something, and this feels timely for something, and put it in their hands, they are going to take care of it. Now, some of you are going to cringe at this, but as I was growing up in the church, you know, there's this one sermon about, you know, God can't fix something if you won't let go of it. And that includes Loki and Odin. Even Loki and Odin aren't that good. If I broke this cup, okay? Now, physics is going to stay broken. But say I broke this cup and Loki and Odin were here. Well, if I won't let go of the cup to let either one work on it, they can't fix it. Now, the priest had used the thing of if a child breaks their toy and they bring it over to you, you're trying to fix it, but the child won't let go. They want you to fix it in their hand. You know, when they're at that like toddler stage, they will not let go of it and let you see it, but they want you to fix it because they're afraid it's going to get worse if they let go of it, right? Well, you have to get kind of past your inner toddler and be like, okay, I trust you, and let it go. And then it'll take time for them to fix the thing, if it's possible for it to be fixed, and bring it back. And I don't know why the gods had to have Hades sit down and have a talk with me, other than, you know, there's just reasons, I suppose, for everything. I'm not saying every bad thing that happens in the universe has a reason. No, sometimes life just sucks like that. But I am saying that sometimes we end up doing more with our limitations than we would have done if we would have had, you know, unlimited abilities. Some of the best, you know, photographers I admire most, they worked with some of the worst equipment in the world. And, you know, they learned to make that equipment work as best as possible. I do the best possible that I can with that camera, even though we all know it's broken and it doesn't focus 99.9% of the time. With my low vision and the small screen, it looks beautiful out in the field. It does, guys. It looks like, oh my god, the camera's finally working. Every single time it looks like this. I bring it home and I put it on my screen. I'm like, oh my god. Did I film this on VHS? This looks bad, but you guys have been really sweet about it. And I'm sorry, there just aren't funds there right now to replace the camera. That's like one of my dreams, but Loki's like, Just let go, and if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You can't keep this manifesting stuff up. You're going to kill yourself. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.